Hello, I'm Dr. Jack Adrian of ChiroCenter, and today I would like to share with you some new information about restless leg syndrome, which is defined as an irresistible, involuntary, and most often uncontrollable movement of one or both legs, and how we here at ChiroCenter may be able to help you find a resolution for these challenges. Restless leg syndrome is a neurological disorder characterized by different types of symptoms, and not all symptoms are the same for each individual. For many people, it causes symptoms of pain or numbness, stinging or burning, cramps or muscle spasms in the legs or feet, and it may affect one leg or both legs at the same time. It occurs both in men and women, though the symptoms are slightly higher in occurrence in women. It can occur at any age, but the majority of people affected are middle-aged or older. The severity of the condition frequently increases with age, with the intensity often growing stronger and the frequency of the symptoms occurring for longer periods of time. The symptoms can be most prevalent during the day or the night, and for some, they only experience symptoms during a certain activity. During the day or evening, they disrupt activity and thought. At night, well, one may not even know they have a problem unless their partner tells them. Others experience problems only when they sit or stand or lie down, or only during a certain time of the day. One common symptom for many people is their inability to rest soundly for long periods of time, often leading to fatigue because of the frequent, irresistible, and very uncontrollable urge to move the limbs, which often prevents deep and peaceful sleep. Unfortunately, movement usually brings only temporary relief, often for only a few seconds. The cause of the condition has mostly eluded science, but new research into restless leg syndrome is showing that it's often a condition related to the peripheral nervous system, which includes nerves extending from the lower back into your legs. In many people, the symptoms of restless leg are much like those of peripheral neuropathy. Restless leg has been directly linked to abnormalities in the nerve transmissions into the limbs, often because of nerve compression in the lower back. And the similarities in restless leg syndrome and peripheral neuropathy can also be found with people who have diabetes, those who have been on chemotherapy and certain other prescription drug toxins. Traditional drug treatments for both conditions are also very similar as well, with few drugs offering any long-term solutions, and often the effects of the medications have side effects even worse than the disease itself. Test after test simply leaves many people with yet another new drug to try. And while these drugs sometimes offer short-term relief for a while until they don't, once the drugs fail, most people are at a loss as what to do next. Since restless leg syndrome is classified as a neurological disorder, the answer you've been searching for may be found in an examination of your spine and nervous system. For oftentimes, very troubling problems have very simple solutions if one only knows where to look. You see, this is extremely important. Muscle movement is controlled by nerves. You already know that. Muscles only twitch and jerk abnormally if a dysfunctional nerve is telling them to. In order for a muscle to twitch, jerk, or move in any way, normally or abnormally, it must first receive a signal from your nerve system. If there is a disruption in this nerve signal as a result of compression or irritation on the nerve caused by a problem in your spine, whether you have symptoms in your spine or not, or other challenges preventing your nerves from communicating with each other properly, it can cause the nerves to misfire, which in turn causes the muscles to twitch or jerk abnormally, as is found in restless leg syndrome. Do you have anything from achiness or stiffness to obvious pain in your lower back? Have you previously had, or do you currently have, a lower back problem? Have you had a previous back problem, even years ago, that you thought was totally resolved? If so, these problems may very well be contributing to or causing your restless leg syndrome. Since restless leg syndrome is a neurological disorder, it only makes sense to take a close look through a spinal examination to see if an unknown spinal problem may indeed hold the answer you've been looking for regarding restless leg. Here at ChiroCenter, we have helped many people overcome the mystery of restless leg syndrome. If restless leg is interfering with your life, give me a call here at ChiroCenter so we can arrange a time for a complimentary consultation in order that you and I can sit down together and take a look and see if nerve interference in your spine or peripheral nervous system may indeed be the cause of your restless leg challenges. Once again, I'm Dr. Jack Adrian of ChiroCenter. Thank you for watching, and all of us here at ChiroCenter pledge to do all we can to help you overcome the misery and aggravation of restless leg syndrome.